Hi everyone, in today's video we will be painting this beautiful moon painting in simple 4 steps. Now let's get started. To paint the beautiful painting we need these materials and check the details in the description. Now in the step 1 we are going to paint the sky and the water. So this is a night sky. So here we have the color Gopal blue and we are going to mix the color black to get a dark shade of blue. As it is a night sky, of course we need the dark blue on the top of the sky. So when we are moving towards the horizon we can make the color little light by adding more blue and more black. Here you can see I am gradually increasing the amount of blue with the mixture we made earlier. So now we are going to make the sky a little lighter and we are going to use our flat brush to blend the colors. And now you can see here I am applying the color Gopal blue. I didn't mix any black to the color. So when you are doing this you have to be really careful with your blending, and as we all know acrylic tends to dry really fast, so you have to work really fast. Also now we are going to add more white to our Gopal blue to make the blue really very light as we are painting the horizon now. Once we finish painting our sky, then we are going to paint the water. So the water reflects the colors in the sky, so we are going to repeat the colors. So first we are going to apply the color light blue. Gradually we are adding the amount of blue, and especially in the bottom of the canvas we need the dark shade of blue. So let's mix the color black to get the dark shade of blue here. Now let's jump into the second step. In the second step we are going to paint the moon. Before painting the moon, let's paint the glow around the moon. So here I mix the color Gopal blue with white, and here I am using my dry brush. So this is a very small round brush, so I am painting the glow around the moon first. So just apply the color with your dry brush, then just smudge the color outwards like this, so then you will have the glow around the moon. So here we have the color yellow and I am going to mix the white with the yellow, and then we will get the light shade of yellow, and we are going to this bright color for the moon. So this is the base color. We are going to add more colors and layers later in this moon painting. Here I am using my liner brush to fill the color. You can use your round brush to fill the color. Once you finish applying the color for the base, then you have to let the layer completely dry. Then we can go ahead with the color orange mixed with white. So we have this light shade of orange and we are going to use this color on this moon surface. Now let's apply the color. So before that you have to check if the previous layer is completely dry. Before painting the texture on the moon surface, we need to let this layer completely dry. Then we can take our color blue and white and little bit of black. So we will get a grayish shade of blue, and we are going to use this color for the surface here. So I think this color is little dark, so I am adding extra white to make it little light. And now let's apply the color here. So to paint the surface on the moon, I just paint some small strokes. So we are not going to blend the colors, we are just putting some strokes like this. So here we just do this for the moon surface. Now take the color white and apply the color in the side of the moon like this. So now our moon is ready. Now we are going to paint the mountain. First let's paint the mountain in the distance. So here I mix the color black with the Gopal blue. So here you can see in the horizon we have used the color light blue. So when we are painting the mountain, the color should be little darker than the color in the horizon. That's why I applied extra black to the color. Now I have finished painting the outline for the mountain. Now let's fill the color inside this outline image. Now let's paint the mountain in the foreground. So here I mix the color black with blue. So here we have the dark shade of blue. So we are using the dark color for the mountain in the background. And now we are going to paint the texture on the mountain. So here we have the color blue, and I'm going to paint some random small strokes here for the texture and also the surface on the mountain. As the mountain is near to the foreground, so we could see some small details here. That's why we are adding the small brush strokes for the texture on the surface of the mountain. Now take the light blue mixed with the blue and white, and we are painting some small outline and details here. So now the mountain is ready. Now we are going to paint the reflection on the water. And let's paint the reflection of the moon on the water surface. So here I am using the color light blue by mixing more white with the cobalt blue, and I am painting some long lines here. So here I am using my liner brush. You can use your small round brush to paint the line, and in the center of these light blue lines we are going to apply the color light yellow. So here I mix the color yellow with white, and we are applying the color only in the center of the line like this. Now let's paint the reflection of the mountain in the foreground. So here we have the color dark blue, and we are going to repeat the same thing. So we have to draw some long lines. So you can use your liner brush or small round brush. Both of them will give a good result. If you are not very comfortable painting the lines like this, then you can take your ruler and pencil and draw some lines on your canvas. Then you can use your paint and brush to paint the lines here. In the final and the fourth step, we are going to paint the branches and the flowers. So here we have the color black, and I'm using my liner brush to draw the branches. So here we are going to paint the curved lines to paint the branches. So you can use your round brush or small liner brush like this to paint the branches. While painting this, add some curved lines so it will give the realistic look to your branch painting. Here you can see I am moving the bristles like this, so we will get a curved line like this. So here I am painting some sub branches in this painting. So if you are someone who really likes to paint night sky, moon and the night scenery, then you will definitely like this playlist. And in this playlist you can see different types of night sky painting, and I have given step-by-step explanation in this video. So if you are someone who really likes to paint night sky, then you have to definitely watch this playlist. Once we finish painting the branches, then we are going to paint the texture on the surface of the branches. So here we have the color orange mixed with the white, and let's take the color yellow. So now we are getting this light orange shade of color. So we are going to use this colors to paint the texture. Also this is the reflection light from the moon. So here we are adding this. So this will make the painting even more beautiful. This is a very small and simple step. All you need to do is you are going to paint again on the line you made earlier. So it is a really simple one, and here I am using my small round brush so I can handle the bristle well. And one thing we have to remember here, we don't need to add the detail all over the branches here. We are just adding the details in the main branch and also few of the sub branches. And now let's paint the flowers. So here we have the color red mixed with the white, and let's add a little bit of orange to this color. So we will get a beautiful color. So we are going to use this color to paint the small flowers in the tree. So here I am painting some small flowers. We are going to cover the branches with beautiful little flowers. If you are new to my channel, let me introduce myself. I am Raksana. I am an acrylic painting artist. I really love to paint with acrylics, and here I am sharing my painting knowledge with beginners. So if you find my tutorials are really easy, then please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can also follow me on my other social media platforms to know the regular updates about my paintings. Now mix the color red to the mixture we made earlier, and we are going to apply the color only in the inner part of this flower here. So we are not going to paint more details in the flowers. We are just adding only 2 layers here. So here this is the second layer. So this layer is actually a little brighter and darker than the first layer. So here we just added a pinch of red to the mixture we made earlier. Now take the color white and some small strokes here and there here, but don't overdo it. And this is our painting. Now you can do some branches that is overlapping the flowers here. So this makes the painting realistic and beautiful. And here is the final result. I will meet you guys with another beautiful video. Until then, have fun with colors.